Welcome everyone, welcome back to the Time Gaming. I'm yours for today, tomorrow, and the foreseeable future, Theodore Lu. We have finally finished with the Battle Spirits Indonesia Championship qualifiers, but that doesn't mean we are done. Now that we already have 8 contestants that will be fighting in the Indonesian final, there will be this very last chance for people who wants to compete to take revenge on the people who have qualified for the championship. That is why we are here today for Indonesia's Battle Spirits Championship 2024 Battle of Revengers. As we are bringing back the heat, I am bringing back my little small friend Ayumu. How are you doing today, Ayumu?
What?
In the last championship qualifier, we were treated to an all-white top cut. This time we will have way more colors. Without further ado, let's see what these Revengers, who still wants to cling onto the dream to become the best player in Indonesia, are going to use to qualify towards the championship. First of all, we have Titus. He's going to be using the Aphrodite contract deck, which is very dear to my heart. I do hope that he is going to perform well today. But yeah, Ayumu, how do you see the deck so far? Fairy in general, I think recently have been one of the fan favorite to win in the tournaments. What do you think contributes to them being favored for the tournaments?
The Aphrodite deck, I have quite a lot of responses in what the opponent does. If they want to destroy your spirit, you got Asadia to remain on the field. If you want to remove cause, Cloverfield just says no. I want to bounce, Cloverfield just says no. If you want to mill, Guardian of Field says no. If you want to use magic or any card from hand for that matter, Moonlords just say no. It's just like a very all-rounded deck. It's interesting to see how far the Aphrodite decks has come, because this is obviously the result of multiple supports before Aphrodite can actually become this good. Granted, during her time back in the days, which is 5 to 6 years ago, it was still insane, especially with Yellow Demon God, 4-symbol punch from Moonwolves. And then during that time, obviously, because Moonwolves can negate any cost for less magic, Blizzard Wall was actually back into the meta just to counter this deck, which is actually insane. In terms of card choices that Titus have, quite interesting. To be fair, all of them are really reasonable. I think Aphrodite is one of those deck types where practically most of the cards in the deck are usable. We have Pandemos and Moonwolves over 2 copies. Right now, since Yellow Demon God is banned, you cannot try to rush them down by taking out Moonwolves and the Brave early. You need to set up and then use the Mirage Yakabi Gene to give Moonwolves 3 extra symbols to just do a 1-punch attack. Setup's a lot slower. It becomes more of a control deck now rather than just being mid-range. So yeah, everything's a lot slower, and it means the deck is actually have to rely on magic cards to kind of stall, which is why you got Guardian of Field and everything like that. I mean, Titus actually put 1 copy of Belladonna on the field. A bit of a rare sight. We're still kind of in contrast spirit meta. So most of the time the opponent won't have a lot of things on the field, so Belladonna feels a little bit excessive. I think Burst Wall is a surprising choice here, but I can see why, because in terms of wall defense, Aphrodite only have Iris Field. It's still only 1 kind of defense. So that's why I put in Burst Wall, to have an extra kind of defense, especially for early games where you'll be spending the most of your cost. So you wouldn't really have any cost to use any more cards from hand during the opposing turn. Personally, I would put Collier's Field at 3 because I find the field effect really useful. At Cloverfield, I would have played 3 as well, because I think it's also something that I want to see as often as possible. Of course, you've got the 1 copy of Mizua in the deck now, because everyone has to play Mizua now, Realm of Commander. And then I also understand why people play Andromeda now, just to take back Mizua in case she got sent to the trash.
Another interesting point about Andromeda is that in Indonesia we are still seeing lots of extreme contracts flying around, so he's probably bringing Andromeda to mitigate number of ultimate trigger that hits in the right timing, like a defensive Max Star.
I almost forgot that she has check the counter, but literally no one uses that.
I know, right?
So that's the beauty of this game.
Okay, now that we two obviously yellow main have really excitedly dissected Titus's deck, let's see what his opponent has in store to fight against him. In the other side of the table, we have Yogi playing the good old blood contract. As Ayumu has just mentioned, the spirit deck are still going strong, and this is one of the proof that one of the earliest spirit contract deck that has been out since PS60 and is still going strong. We all know that blood contract's main strength is its speed. With the recent meta, why do you think blood contract can be a really good choice?
It's bad. You can't still play it literally that one way. Like you don't even have any other ways to play it. But exactly since that, everything just like built around that to get into that win condition. A lot of the cards are still really solid. You know, the whole deck in general is also really solid. On the other hand, the opponent would knows what you're playing. It's also very easy for them to get around. That in mind, I think like the Death Taurus 15 is a really good choice in this deck. I mean, obviously being a burst itself means the opponent can't predict it. Paimonia, just a really solid blood crystal card. I mean, people also playing her in the Hades because on attack she just straight up +2 counters because why the heck not? Exactly what Bat wants, yeah, and it helps you to fill up trash as well. She's exactly 4 cost. You can try to summon her out from the trash with the Mirage Effect or Flora. The most interesting part is the 3 copies of the Devil and like the 3 copies of Number Suit. These 2 cards just like breaks the deck quite a lot. The Devil, for example, a lot of people are just like playing max 2 copies, and some people just don't play Null Suit at all. They just try to play like Turbo Bat with like almost no defense because they're expecting themselves to just like finish you in 3 turns. If they can't, they just die. I mean, 3 Devils still makes sense because you can also just throw him out early. But like Null Suit, the problem with Bats is that most of the time you're only gonna have Bats himself on the field. Kind of similar to Aphrodite in the early game, you just gotta spend all the cores. So like Null Suit, a lot of times you don't even have enough cores to use it. And then we also have the 1 copy of Gasterix there, which is like literally there just to protect the trash. In this meta, like a lot of trash ban is going on, especially with Hermes. And obviously, like we have Hades running around. Even if it's not Hermes, like a lot of people just lock the trash. They might play some tags specifically to counter like the purple decks. Ooh, actually you got 1 copy of Del Braska, which actually destroy opposite Groundwalker Necessary. For each batch that you have, you destroy 2 originally cost 3 or less Groundwalker Necessary. So even they have the Saga Brave on, still destroy them. So you can destroy a maximum of 6 Groundwalker Necessaries on 1 summon. With bats, you can always just like summon them back out and do it again. Even at just 1 copy, it's like a menace if you're facing the right opponent.
Now that we know what these 2 are going to use to make their way into the championship, we will have to see who is on the top of the Revengers. So let's go into the battle. Alright, now we are starting the match with a nice fist bump. Titus on the left and Yogi on the right. So Yogi starts first, right away with Pat. Unfortunately,
that's a good version of Bat.
Yeah. And unfortunately, we cannot see his thrush due to limitation, and everything was so was pretty much protected by the light, which is a little bit ironic given how purple is supposed to be the color of darkness. But he pretty much felt his thrush right away. Okay, so he melt another one, and okay, he got to set down Jelim, which is still a pretty solid Mirage to be had in Blood
That's a
Crystal.
really good start. He got 3 counters on the first turn already as well.
Oh, he dropped.
That's,
Oh,
that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good because like you're guaranteed to have the defense now already. Yeah.
Goodness. And he has another Aphrodite in hand. Oh, and he has the counter belt as well. So Titus is pretty much set now.
Yeah, true. Obviously, Bats is ready for that. Like Garden of Field is not gonna stop him. But it's still good for Titus to have it on the field, so he has some extra reductions now. I mean, not best stuff for both sides.
Oh, and Titus.
Arguably, Yogi's are better. Okay, he just straight up attacks. Okay, not even gonna try to level up the spirit. Sure.
Oh, and he.
He
Okay,
can set
he
down
milled
Mirage
another
here.
one with
I think.
Jelly?
Actually, no. That was. I thought that's on attack as well. Probably not.
Yeah, that will have.
Oh, I think he just milled one with J-Line, didn't he?
Yeah, he milled one with Pat and then milled one with Jalen.
5 counters, so literally next time he's ready. That's in that Aphrodite.
Yep.
Marigold, Holly's field, Garden field. Very decent.
Yep.
And his whole deck is very well, except for 2 verse 4. So so far, like some really good charges there.
Okay, checking the status. Now
and also flexing us with all those pink calls.
I know, right? Not to mention both of the Gardenia field that we have seen No, both of the Iris spell that we have seen so far is the Secret Version, which I am
Yeah.
still hoping to one day get my hands on. And he got an Goliath belt into his hand.
And a Dahlia field as well.
Okay.
Ooh, nice Cloverfield. Minus 7k.
And then
So
now,
2k left.
yep. Oh, okay, okay. He forgot quarter, so he's doing that first.
Okay. Well, we're
And
not supposed to do that
another
for sure.
Cloverfield.
Wow.
Nice. Just one more, and his spirits will be protected from the core shoot. And might as well for good luck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like with Aphrodite, you just spend all your calls on like, the first turn. First few turns. Well, I believe he set down a Marigold there. I don't think it's gonna be anything else. So he's off a really decent start for sure.
Core charging another one, not forgetting to, of course, get to the 7 counter.
Yogi is very kind to remind him about that.
Mm-mm.
Because core charge is optional, so
Oh yeah. So yeah, always try to be kind to your opponent, but remember, core charge is optional. If they forget it, you don't have the obligation to remind them.
Yeah, if it's mandatory, then yeah, you have to. But it's not, so
Yeah. Oh, and he's attacking with Jelime. The Jelime that has been returned to his hand.
And then you use the Mirage effect.
Oh, and his
add 1 counter.
Yep.
So 6 counters now.
Yep. And now he can summon almost anything, and he chose to summon the Demon Skull.
Good choice. So mill free, and then pick 1 Blood Crystal back up. Ooh, got a second copy of back there.
Yep. Oh, and he get a Paladin.
Ooh.
Get a Paladin pet already. Of course.
Did he get the shuffle back though?
I think he get the Paladin pet, right? Oh yeah, then the problem would be whether he already have the shuffle pet.
Yeah, which again we cannot see. So
he's showing that time to time, but we have to take that carefully. Oh, and so he is taking the damage using the burst wall. The fancy burst wall.
Yeah, he was. I think he was asking for order, but like it's supposed to be burst wall first anyway. But yeah. Okay, using Dahlia Field with the burst effect. Goes back to hand. Summon Marigold, core charge.
Yeah.
Has a forgetful. Yeah.
Yeah. Very smooth. Getting another hand. Getting another draw card, and also.
It's the 3rd turn, and like the contract feels already ready.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
You know, right? Now Titus will
he can take back the card in your field.
Titus's defense is now complete. Can just use the. Got the second Iris belt.
Very nice.
Yeah. Now using the Gardenia Field again, drawing another one. Now again his field is at 4 cores, so he already has protection from core shoot as well. No, not 4 cores, 4 magic, 4 flowers.
Yeah.
And another Dahlia Field going into the field, drawing another one.
Just keep drawing. Oh, that's the Moonwolves. So now he just had to dig for a Gekabijin.
I think he already has the Gekabijin.
Oh yeah, he has it in hand already. Yeah.
So Titus is all set now. Oh, he set the thing.
Well, he has to wait for 1 more turn, but yeah, he's pretty much fine. Yes, especially since with contract field as well, you can just use the magic without paying the cost. So it doesn't matter if like Fourth Dragon is gonna send the cost from reserve to trash.
And of course, there's still the option to just spend everything now. Oh,
oh, chill! Wow,
wow, he
has enough. Okay. Wait, one.
Oh, so he has
only 3 symbols right now.
4
symbols. Okay. So So the Mirage Effect is optional, so now he's probably gonna attack 2 symbols first. So he can refresh at the end of the attack.
And also with the contract field already on, he can just play stuff from his hand with the contract field and then increase the symbols afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, it also means if he has to counter, if to negate any magic effects, he can just like immediately replenish. But you can see that like Yogi does have a no shoot in hand, but obviously can't do anything because Cloverfield is a thing.
But yeah, will Titus be finishing it on this thing?
Oh,
Is he? Oh, okay, so the Chevalier
do
bet.
it now. Oh, I mean, to be fair, it makes sense, but
Chevalier bet is
I think he could have tried to go for it last turn then. Actually, no, he didn't have enough counters to summon Fortnite.
Unfortunately. Yeah, we see lots of cards in Yogi's trash, but not. That's and he thought he could have shot those 2 cores, but he couldn't.
I didn't realize that.
Oh. And he is celebrating hard. I think whether to get the snake out. Oh.
No, I think it was. I don't know why he was thinking, but yeah. So now he's activating Demon Skull first. Try to pick up another Blood Contract card back to hand, and the mill one. Well, yeah, he didn't manage to mill the devil.
And actually, I think like if he does get the other guy out, the smaller contract card that I already forgot what his name is.
What do you mean? Founder Bat, something like that.
Yeah, it's
Fallen Hide.
Yeah, Fallen Hide. Yeah, couldn't he just increase the level cost? Oh, it's only Nexus.
It's only on Nexus, yeah.
No, yeah. At this point, yeah, I think it's going to be pretty hard. Then,
You just die.
Yeah, I think like even
feel the wrath of flowers.
Whoop. And Yogi actually forgot that the flash time actually goes to Titus first, and now his build is being wiped out, so that means I think they forgot that the spirits goes to the bottom of the deck.
Yeah. But did he remove 2 spirits?
Yeah, the smaller ones that Yogi summoned earlier, and also the bat.
Oh yeah, all of them minus 7k.
Yeah.
What is one?
Yeah, and also the bat is now in soul state as well. So now Yogi has only 1 reduction. So if he's using the Noir shot, he's going to have to spend 3 cores.
And then he can't. Oh, actually no, he can still try to take photo. Yeah, then like the devil wouldn't have enough cores. Yeah.
Sad indeed.
That is very unfortunate.
So Yogi is still.
That's why you don't play the Noir suit.
But yeah, actually, like, probably one of his out, isn't it? It's confirming the Keika Bijin.
Yeah, probably confirming it's optional or not. Which I'm pretty sure it is optional. Yes, it's a Dekilu.
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure he's swinging only at 2 symbols right now, so he can refresh.
Oh, and yeah, I think like given how the the blood crystal works. It's pretty much a done deal now.
Yeah.
So Yogi is now waiting for his inevitable end, unfortunately. So yeah, the judge is confirming everything works as intended. But also there's a chance that within the muted the muted video that Titus might have declared that. Oh. So
Yeah. I'm just expecting them. I'm just expecting him to play like the optimal way, but oh, did he use? Yeah, he did use. Oh, there is the devil. We only has one
no.
call. Sad.
So the flash effect is on level 2, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So like he is literally one call. Very unfortunate.
No.
Okay, yeah. This is playing the right way, yeah. Swing and now this time at the Mirage effect. There we go.
There we go, GG.
Oh my god, not even one turn, that one attack took so long. Like, bro, just get on with it. you are dead. Accept your fate.
But that is why Ayumu, they're the revengers. Of course, they have to fight until the very end. That was a nice seated match. Unfortunately, Yogi didn't draw out fast enough. Also a little bit on oversight that forgot that cover felt existed.
That was very unfortunate. I do like using Aphrodite, but I suppose it would have been fresh to see Bats just go to the top because it's a solid deck, but I think it's been struggling for quite a bit recently as well, just because of how easy it is to be countered.
But yeah, now that Titus is going to the finals, we will be looking at who is going to try and stop Titus from grabbing the title of the best revenger. So yeah, now we have Willy. If you have remembered from the 3-on-3, we have para penyembah Willy, and this is the Willy himself finally getting into the finals, and he'll be using Hephaestus, the husband of Aphrodite.
For those who don't know, basically in the lore and in the original mythology as well, Hephaestus and Aphrodite are couples. They are husband and wives, assigned by Zeus and Hera themselves, I believe. So it would be a very flavorful matchup, a bit of a coincidence. Both decks now are also just like going for one punch by controlling the opponent. Just a pretty solid deck overall. Like what's opposite to like most of the other decks with Hephaestus, the contract card is more of a support card than like being kind of the main card you want to use. So that's why like in Hephaestus you only play one copy of contract. It's really only there for the contract field, which is to lock reborn effects. And obviously like guarantee one symbol at the start of the game as well. If you look at the list right now, you can see that like there are like 8 cards in here that cares about the counters, but like the only one that cares about going up the counters is Talos Golem. You got Fossil Golem, which can still activate on Blue World. Then you also have Blue World, which means you don't want too many counters as well. So like that's another reason why you only play one copy of Contract Hephaestus. I have like very mixed opinions on Talos Golem, but Talos Golem is good in that he can bring back the Brace from the trash, which is like always has been what the Hephaestus players had wanted, because I don't think you had any way to recycle the Brace before this. That's why Talos Golem is the X-Rare. The Manifest effect is pretty good as like kind of like a defense as well. Quite interesting to see Tower Golem in the list. Suppose in Willy's version, the point is to get Vulcan Golem out as early as possible. That's why you got like the simplest filter you have, which is just like a Storm Draw effect. And obviously Tower Golem being a spirit itself means you can call charge both his 5 stats as well. Very solid list. A lot of defense as well. I like that. You know, 2 Diamond Wall, 2 Burst Wall, obviously 1 Blizzard Wall LT. Because you can just use it from the trash. You really just need one copy of it. In like kind of this kind of deck, which is supposed to be very quick to end the game as well.
Now that we have learned better about the deck that Willy is going to use, we will see. We will not only see who is the best revenger, but also who's apostle of this god and goddesses is going to show who's the main person in the household. So yeah, let's get straight into the battle. Alright, and now we're at the final. Started with another nice West Bomb, and Willy is starting first, it seems. Oh no, they are still waiting. Oh no, they are not waiting. I ended.
He was just thinking.
Yeah, that was the only bad part about not
Ooh,
being
only
present.
one core?
Yeah,
That feels so bad.
yeah, he milled two
Oh wait,
defense magic.
no.
Mm-mm.
What?
Yeah,
I'm trying to understand what he's doing here.
I think he's trying to explain like what Hephaestus is doing. And then, oh, he got the
Oh,
original
that's a pretty good
Hephaestus
start
as
though,
well.
yeah. Okay,
Indeed.
now he got free cores. Oh.
Yeah. Ooh. And actually, the tower golem, as we have mentioned earlier, kind of helped by allowing Willy to get a charge. Oh, okay. So he basically melt like one of his burst wall, I think, and one of
Yeah,
the
he milled a
original
burst ball,
Hephaestus.
yeah.
Mm-mm. Okay, so now as well, the problem on Titus' side is the only spirit that will be able to use their when summon effect is basically only Gardenia, because she protects herself from Nexus effects. So Azalea is
Close.
no more. Azalea wouldn't be able to use her effects, and also only Azalea actually, and Mizua, which is going to be pretty crucial. He
True.
wants to stop Willy's assault. But then again, this is Aphrodite. On the drawing part, actually, he wouldn't have as much problem as long as he can afford the 2 reduction. Titus will be able to take his stack with 3 magic in total. So with Primrose Field, a Garenia Field, and also the Dahlia Field.
Oh, okay, so that's the Diamond Golem.
Mhm.
Diamond Golem. Okay.
Which activates
Adding
when...
any artificial soldier card. Okay.
Mm-mm. So literally any of these 4 can be added to the hand.
Yeah.
And he chose
So it's adding that to
X-Arms.
hand, which means he has to keep digging.
Mm-mm. And he got the charge as well.
Yeah.
Which means he's closer to the 1 punch.
Yeah, he got a brave in there as well, so that's closer to 1 punch.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and then also this brave, which is axe arms,
Mm-mm.
it can actually remain on the field when it gets destroyed. No, when your spirits can remain on the field when they get destroyed.
Wow.
By exhausting one of your ground reconnaissances. So right now he can do it that at least twice.
Oh my god.
Fortunately, Aphrodite is mainly about returning to bottom, so it's not the worst.
Mm-mm. Okay, and then of course Titus did not spare any moment to get the Primrose Field out, getting a Giga Beacon. So 1 step closer to his own one-shot. Okay, so now the turn goes back to Willy. He has the 7 Ghost Spirit on his field. Of course. Oh, okay, so he already got the X arms out. And can he add the Saga?
Oh no, he can't add anything.
No.
Oh no, he can add the blue Nessus. He can add the blue world, yeah.
Okay. No, he lost the Library Javelin.
Yeah. Which is, well, it's fine. He can take back with Chaos Golem, but yep, clearing all cores from Aphrodite.
Yep. Making it way harder for Titus to reach the 8 counter that he will require.
Oh, he's going for the swing.
Interesting. Oh, but actually, like in this thing, he can go for 2-2-1.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
too. Well, destroy Aphrodite as well. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. And then now the first one came in clutch.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so like Willy is like acting too quickly, so and, like Titus didn't even have a chance to like declare the burst war. But obviously, supposedly your opponent has to declare everything from hand first before you start resolving anything. So yeah.
It's a little bit of things to note, Willy, when you go to the finals. But yeah, still all good. If Titus didn't actually Titus made the right call in this tournament by using the burst wall. Otherwise, he would have been fried right now. My goodness. That was a really close call though.
Yeah, yeah, truly. But like, it still means that like he's literally, if Willy gets a Falcon Golem, Titus kind of dead right there.
Mm-mm.
So it's kind of so he has to play really slowly now because I think he needs to save the course to use Iris Field.
Mm-mm. And also on the other hand, Willy also cannot really go willy-nilly because since he does have enough cores to play Iris Field right now, so if he did not get the Libra Javelin, that would have mean he wasted the turn attacking. Although losing a blocker wouldn't hurt us much against Aphrodite, since once he does want to attack, the attack will most likely be unblockable anyway. So yeah, Willy changes the core on the blue deity, blue eccentric deity.
But I think on the other hand, it's a good idea to keep pushing as well, forcing to use the Iris Field.
Mm.
I mean, obviously, like, you know, he can get it back with the contract field, but then like you're basically forcing him to only get Iris Field back every turn.
True.
So like you can kind of use that way to kind of control your opponents until you're actually ready to set up.
And now that Willy has attack as well, there is also a chance that okay.
Oh,
Okay. So he actually used the contract skill to set up even further. So getting another Hephaestus as well.
yeah,
And of course,
also
since-
because you deploy the Hephaestus before the summon, so he gets the cost as well.
Indeed.
Damn, interesting.
Yeah, so now Willy even has the option actually, if he drew Aqua Aura Golem, which is a cost 3 Code Seeker, then he could just, I think he could just refresh Aqua Aura Golem continuously with Hephaestus, wouldn't he? Or does it has to be like a big spirit?
Could you say again?
For Hephaestus to refresh something, can it be any artificial soldier?
Yes, it can. Yes, it can.
Okay.
It's only if it's cost 10 or above that you get the unblockable.
Yeah. So now with this setup, Willy actually has the option to not only go for the usual one shot, but also kind of like bait Titus into forgetting that, yeah, I have a small spirit over here that will then be affected by Iris Field, and then basically just spending. Also because basically now Titus can only play one defensive. So if he does have the Aqua Aura Golem, then Titus will have to choose whether to.
Oh, that's a second.
Oh, all right. He doesn't even have to have an Aqua Aura Golem. We have a small artificial soldier right there, Ayumu. Oh my
God.
goodness. Okay, so now, of course, he's playing the Iris Field, which will then stop the X arms.
Yeah, but like he has to play the hair before the Aphrodite get destroyed because he still wants the symbol.
My goodness. Then he, Willy, is thinking whether to activate the contract skill for Hephaestus, and of course he did, refreshing the X arms. So he's basically pushing Titus to 1 life right now. It's just, he didn't even bother to flip the blue world here. Oh, and he has a diamond wall as well. So allowing him to refresh the X arms. As the little guy going to grab Willy his victory. Willy basically
is literally finishing the game with attacking with a brave 3 times.
Right. And does Titus have the auto this? He has 3 cores left. We can play Cloverfield actually if he has 1 in this hand. But no, he's missing 1. And GG! What a play by Willy. God damn it. Willy, you beautiful butterfly. Willy, you sly little blacksmith. You really cook with that one. I used to have like a Hephaestus deck back then just because I wanted to just finish the game with lots of breakthrough Willy's actions. My team kind of came through. He won Battle of Revengers. He became the best Revengers who will go to the championship by attacking 3 times with a Brave in spirit form. What a play.
That was interesting. I enjoyed that.
So we experienced the all-white final last week. Now we have the very diverse final, and they are both equally as hit as each other. So yeah, congratulations to all of you who are making your way to the championship. We do hope that you guys will perform even better and provide us with even more interesting matches down the way. We will be looking forward to that, and we will meet you guys again in the championship final, hopefully. Congratulations once again to Willy. You made the X-Boy proud. And did this, you have went this far as well. Unfortunately, our yellow boy didn't win, but you did your best, and we expect your best for the championship as well. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the matches so far. Guess that has been the end of our little dreamy sessions with Chibi Ayumu over here. But yeah, I hope that you guys have a nice week going forward. That has been everything from me, Theodore Lu, your host, and my little friend Ayumu from The Time Gaming, and we'll see you all next time. Bye bye!